this is Miss Lee coming at you from the lab. This is challenge number 2. Everybody did a great job today making their forward, backward, left, right, and stop directions using their remote for their mBot. If you're still working on that, it's fine because today we are expanding on that. So a lot of you had questions today about how do we make the A, B, C, D, E buttons work? How do we make the number buttons work? And what can we do? So this is going to help answer some of your questions. So I'm going to open up mBlock and I'm going to add my mBot if it's not already added. Connect my device. That's not on yet. Okay, we'll turn this on. Actually, I have to zero it out again. They should just make this like every time I turn on my robot, it erases itself. What happens? So you might have some code on yours already, which means that your robot runs. I advise that when you code, you put your robot upside down so it doesn't run away from you. I'm going to swipe my robot right now so that it's not using the code that I was just doing. I was playing with some other code. So I'm going to wipe my robot and let's start from nothing. So for this robot, I actually want to start with the A button, and I want to do some special effects with my robot. So I'm going to start with the mBot start button. If you already have your direction buttons, you don't need to do this. You have forever, and then you need an if-then. Now, you can also experiment with if-then else. There's some other things you can do, but I'm going to stick with if-then, and I'm going to go to my sensor where I know my buttons are kept. And here's the IR remote A pressed. So when A is pressed, there are some things that we can do. Show has a lot of good options. You can play a note or play a sound. Those work pretty well, so I'm just going to slam one of those in there. There are LEDs on the robot, right? And let's see, you have a choice of the left or right LED. So you can do a light show with the timers. I'm going to do just a light. And so there's a light here and a light here on your robot. And I'm going to make the left light this color. And I'm going to do the right light. I'm going to make it like a nice red color. And just so I know that it's working, I'm going to upload it and test it. Now, the good thing about having your robot connected to the cord is that you can test things very easily. So I'm going to hold this so you guys can tell if it's left or right. And we're just going to check that button A is working. So I'm going to click A. So it plays note C2. And there's my bluish greenish light and my red light. No problem. Left and right. Boom, right there. So if I wanted to copy this, I'm just going to hit my right click button. Or on a Mac, it's an option button. Command button, control button. Okay, so I'm going to change B. I'm going to start with B, and I want to play I want to do like a light show. I'm going to do a light show. So I'm going to click some colors. I'm going to, picking colors is always a trick. I'm going to do all the lights at once. Do different kinds of colors, each for 1 second. So I'm going to do 1 second. I'm going to do like a really heavy blue light. Do another one. And then I actually want the left and the right to start like dancing. I want them to dance. Look at this one. I want you to dance. Show me your best dance. Okay. And then I'm going to do that. Yes. So let's see what B does. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to test it first. Let's see if they can do the 1, 2, 3 dance. Here we go. Dance, dance, dance your pants. Okay, here we go. B. Cool. Okay, so, oh no, I did Alt. I want this one to be a right button. And I'm actually going to make this one, I want it to dance. Okay, let's try again. I'm going to test it again. See what happens. Change some things around. Left, right, both. Left, right, both. Left, right, both. dense. Light show robot. Here we go. Yeah, okay. So now, that's not fast enough for me. Miss Lee likes like a salsa note, 5 seconds. Whoa, that's really fast. 0.5 is going to be half. Oh no, my keyboard is in Japanese. Normal problems. I'm going to go half of 1, which for you guys who are studying decimals in math, you know that's half of 1 is 0.5. And I'm actually going to repeat this whole thing because I don't want to keep putting in the colors because it'll make it too big for me, but I'm going to repeat it 3 times like that. So I use a repeat block. So what it'll do is it'll play this order of blocks 3 times in a row. So let's see what it can do with that. Beep, bop, boop, ba-doop, bop, boop, bop, boop, ba-doop. Yeah, there it is. That's a dance. Okay, now for you guys who are more musically inclined, you can actually do this with your notes. So if you know a song, I hope you know the chords, and you can play the notes for a certain number of beats, and you can repeat the different, you can have all of the different piano sounds. If you need help learning which of these you need to use, I can help you find an online piano that will help you choose the correct sound that you want. That is it for this challenge. This is the light and sound challenge for your mBots. This is a beginner level challenge and it's connected to your remote. So before you do this one, you should have your forward, backward, left, and right directions. Good luck, guys. I'm excited to see what kinds of shows you make for me to look at. Okay. Bye, guys.